Welcome in, everybody. Let's talk about the very latest for the Dallas Cowboys defensive coordinator search. What does the perfect first round look like? And we'll step inside of No Ball Better University. All that on today's show. And it starts, everybody. It is the DLLS Cowboys podcast on a Thursday.
On a Thursday.
We appreciate you guys being here with us. I saw somebody in there said they're watching their favorite show, closing on their new house today. What a day. Congratulations. Was that JD right there at the top of the chat? Hit the like button.
Congratulations, man.
Hit the like button on your way in. See somebody praying for everybody in DLLS land. Stay safe and warm during the upcoming storm. I'm going to Cancun.
Okay. Oh, all right.
What?
Yeah, you
dip up out of
and
here.
your boy.
Me and Teddy.
You and Teddy.
We going to get up
You
out of
What?
here.
and your boy. You and your boy going to Laguna Beach.
No, we know why he's going.
There's
Do you have that picture?
no rule that says you got to suffer.
Do you have that picture? Jeff and them Latinos. You don't have that picture?
Oh, the thick Latinas?
yeah, we know.
Best not to worry about all that. Welcome in, everybody. Let's do the show. My name is Jeff. Next to former Cowboy wide receiver Jesse Holley.
You know I'm Captain Messi.
That's
I'm
facts.
not Captain Messi. I might be shotgun.
That's
Messi.
you saying it.
I know.
That's you.
That is true.
Next to him is the greatest beat writer in the history of the
former.
Cowboys. Not former yet. Not till Tad has his way. Cowboys PR guy trying to run Clarence out of town. It's
I'll
Clarence.
be front twerking in Vegas.
He's going to be front twerking in San Francisco.
Glitter free, glitter free, glitter free.
Turn your head.
I'm glitter free. Y'all be making up stuff. And KJ, that was an AI photo. My family, where'd they, that's an AI photo.
Oh, that Ryan made yesterday?
Yes.
Happy birthday to Ryan, by
Happy
the way.
birthday to Ryan, man.
If you're watching the Rangers show, the DLLS Rangers show later on, Ryan will be producing it, and it is his it's his birthday today. And yeah, he made that. That's Clarence's glitter photo.
Yeah.
It was almost bad. I would like to dedicate my performance on today's show to Kevin Turner.
Yeah.
That's my celebrity birthday of the day.
Oh, KT.
Our friend KT.
KT.
Yeah, that's a
Okay, I was like, we talking about a real celebrity or talking about the local Kevin Turner? I was
You
got
know
me
what
confused.
You know what I love about KT, and I've loved this about KT.
KT fun tweets?
Yeah,
that he's weird as hell.
but he accepts it.
Yeah, but he loves it.
Like he's just like
He loves
I'm
it.
always a fan of people who this is who I am.
Yeah.
Like no matter what situation I'm in, no matter what room I'm in, arena I'm in, this is me.
Yeah.
And I've always loved that about KT. It doesn't matter what. He's like, this is who I am. Take me as I am or don't take me at all. And either way, he's perfectly fine.
It took me a long time to realize that was really him. I thought he was faking for most of it. And I didn't realize the narcolepsy thing. When he's about to make a funny joke, he has a mini stroke. But I thought it was just part of the bit. But yeah. The very latest, Brian Flores is gone. You know, I thought he was going to be the Cowboys defensive coordinator.
You did.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be our DC.
You thought that?
No.
Okay, I was just
they
checking.
hadn't interviewed him or anything, but he's going to stay in Minnesota unless he gets a head coaching job. So he's out of there, and we're whittled down to the guys that the Cowboys have interviewed, including Jim Leonard, who definitely has to still be in the mix. Otherwise, why wouldn't they just hire somebody that they've already interviewed?
Right.
And so I'm just waiting on Jim
Before we
Leonard.
move off the Brian Flores conversation, just one little tidbit for that. And I want both of your honest opinions.
Yeah.
From the moment that they fired Matt Eberflus, what was the percentage in your mind, in your heart, like truly, that the Cowboys were going to get a coach of Brian Flores? Let's say Brian Flores. Get Brian Flores or a coach like Brian Flores in the door. Like, what was your percentage? It was 0 from the start.
Yeah, I didn't think they'd interview Brian Flores. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What was your percentage?
Yeah.
The thing that threw me was because Shotty.
The exhale was his answer.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I was like,
that was his answer.
Just looking for a percentage there, buddy.
I know, but it has to have context, right?
Yeah, but after you give the percentage,
10%.
Okay.
But I guess the context was that Shotty was very complimentary of him, very complimentary of him after the game and during the week after the press conference. Very like this is a guy that Shotty was very complimentary of him. We knew his contract was up. Why would you not talk to him? Especially the way his defense performed against you. And there's this narrative out. Look at the 4 guys they're interviewing and look what their defense did to the Cowboys. First of all, Dak tore up Philly. Okay? He also tore up the Giants. And the final game against the Giants didn't count. Okay? You know, everybody's trying to put a connection with the guys they were interviewing and how they did. Yeah, Denver did a great job against the Cowboys. Minnesota did a great job against the Cowboys. But that's it as far as the coordinators are interviewing. You're trying to link that. Let's interview the guys that stopped their offense. But seriously, the way they talked about it, and the way Shotty talked about Flores, and maybe they're getting Flores light with Deontay Jones, but why would you not look at him?
And so I guess my next question to the both of you is,
I'm ready.
Because we are all under the banner of this is Shotty calling the shots this time around. For the most part.
Ish.
Okay. Was there a conversation between Jerry Jones and Brian Schottenheimer of the effect of, I'm going to give you a chance to talk to the guy that you want to talk to, but here's my budget, here's like my criteria. What was there a criteria set, whether that be budget-wise, position-wise, that Jerry would say, I'll sign off on that? And Brian Flores didn't meet one of those qualifications.
That's a good question because I think Jerry is quietly cheap. I don't think he would tell his head coach, we're not interested in the people who everyone's interested in because I don't want to pay that. I don't think he would say that out loud. So I don't know how the conversation goes if Shotty's like, let's talk to Brian. And Jerry's like, oh, well, I did now. You talking floors?
And there may be more things other than money with Brian.
Like I
he
think
does
Jerry
have a
would
suit against the league right now.
And I don't know if Jerry would say that to his head coach. Like if he said, hey, I'd like to talk to Brian, and Jerry said, well, he's suing the league now, and we're not doing that.
Right.
Because I don't know if he would say that either. Because if I
something else, but historically,
I'd be like, you sued the league.
Yeah, but
what are you talking about?
Come on, don't do that.
What do you mean?
What's okay for thee? What's okay for me is not okay for thee.
Oh, okay.
So what's good for
you cannot compare Jerry suing the league because he's trying to make money or trying to do whatever to this whole other situation. I mean, you can't make that comparison.
Trying to keep his money and job and being wrongfully terminated.
Right.
You can't do what the boss do.
Okay.
Right?
Allegedly.
I mean, let's be honest. It's not even a.
I'm with you. I'm tracking.
I mean, the notion that Jerry, you sue the league, so why can't I sue that's not how it works. But
should be.
You should be. But let's be honest. And the bigger picture is Jerry's never paid head coaches. He's on record going back to Jim out 500. He's never respected the job of the coach, right? 500 coaches can do this job. Going back to the Jimmy thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you bring in the Schottenheimer, Schottenheimer or Flores, Schottenheimer knows what he's making. You think he going to be competitive? I don't know what Flores wants. He's, looking at his head coaching job. Minnesota knows they have to pay to keep him. What's it going to cost? I mean, I think there's some.
I don't know how much a coordinator makes. $5 million.
That's
$6.
Well, that's more. That's more
than the head coach.
That's more than the head coach.
Yeah, but you could also, if you're Jerry, just tell him, yeah, don't worry about that. How about just do your job?
It's tough.
How about just do? I'm sorry, we wanted to win, or we.
Well, and so that's.
And then also from Shotty's perspective, is this also a conversation that Shotty's having? He's. I don't know his wife's name, but like he's pillow talking with his old lady, Martha, and he's saying now, boy, that Brian Flores would really probably be a great coach here. He'd probably get this defense right when we need it.
Yeah.
But if it start going bad, is this another guy who can come in here and challenge my head coaching position?
Well, that just means your defense is playing well, partner.
You know what I mean?
Sounds good.
Well, I mean, let's be. this is the bigger picture, and I've been talking to different people about this. Realistically, how much improvement can we expect from the defense next year, no matter who's the head coach? Can they get everything fixed to make this a Super Bowl team? And if it's not a Super Bowl team, or it's something more than one and done in the playoffs. If they get to the playoffs, when do we rip the cord on the whole process and start over again? I mean, Dak's gonna be in his heading to his third year in this new contract. You know, how long does it take the defense, whoever the coordinator, to turn this thing around?
Thanks for being on that part of the show 2 days ago.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on. Yeah, it depends on.
So we're never going to talk about other things.
I'm just saying we have went through.
There's an important.
I know that, but I'm just saying. I'm just going back.
There's an important thing to keep in mind here, okay? And that is that the Eagles are falling apart. Okay. Nobody even wants to be their OC. They're like, that quarterback isn't any good. I don't want to be there.
The Eagles fell apart this year.
AJ Brown's
didn't help the Cowboys.
AJ Brown's going to force his way out.
What they got to do with the Cowboys?
Because I'm getting there.
My bad.
Anyway, so the Giants are still going to suck for a hot minute, okay? I think, probably. There's a chance Jaden Daniels isn't any good.
The Giants are going to be sorry for a hot minute?
Yeah, they're still going to be sorry. They're still going to be terrible. So what I'm asking from the defense is not to be a top 10 defense. I'm gunning for 16. Can I build the 16th best defense in an offseason? The answer is yes. And I want you to know this is not me just blowing optimistic smoke. This is me doing what many refuse to do and holding Jerry accountable. It's absolutely possible to sign a free agent starting caliber linebacker, a free agent caliber starting safety, a free agent caliber starting cornerback, a middle-of-the-road pass rusher, and then go draft and hire a good defensive coordinator. Those things could make you a middle-of-the-road defense. It's absolutely possible. Will they do it becomes the question. If Jerry Jones wants a competent defense next season, he can absolutely build it. That is within his grasp.
True.
And it ain't that hard to be competent. Now, to be great, the great ship sailed.
Whoa.
The great ship sailed.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
The great ship sailed.
Yeah. Whoa.
That boat floated. That boat floated away right before the season started. And so,
yeah.
No, you don't have to beep a ship sail. But yes, you can build a fairly competitive to competitive defense if you hire the right guy. Because here's what I'm not going to do. Here's what I'm not going to do. I forgot.
No.
It'll come back. Hold on. Give me a second. I got sidetracked because I noticed earlier on the camera that when I do this with my hand, it's like skeletal white. Our lighting is too bright. That's not how my hand looks.
It is how your hand looks. That's how your hand looks.
That is not. It is not skeletal.
Your hand color is not the same as your face color. Look at your face. Look at your hand. Look at his face. Look at his hand. Look at your cheeks and look at your hand.
I was like, here's what I'm not going to do. Because exactly you can build the defense.
Hands are white.
Here's what I'm not going to do.
You need some lotion?
No, I hold on, forgot. Because while I was doing intentional pause, I was thinking about the lighting, and then I lost it.
You take your eye all day, man.
Your hand white as that cup. Put that thing down again. Put that hand down.
Same color as the cup, and that is not accurate. That's not accurate.
Look at your face and look at your hand, though.
Jeff, don't give an S about the pool. I don't even know what that means. I don't know where I was going. The ADHD is strong today, Emily. That is correct, and that happens to me a lot. Superchat, we are not going to say all of it, but just want to say, ha, you're getting a little snow, and I'm getting 8 to 18 inches or more of snow. Suck it, Texas. No. Enjoy your ice storm. Here's the thing. Wherever you are getting your 8 to 18, wherever you are, your people, your township, your city, your state is prepared for that.
True.
We ain't built for it.
We're not.
Okay? They're not out there they're not ready on the roads.
No.
We don't got the sand and the salt and the
none of that.
Plow and we don't have any of that. We got us. And we don't know what we're doing. So as soon as it gets a little moisture and a little cold, John in his F-250 is going down Highway 75 doing 90 like it's fine, and then one highway down. Yeah. Then Marty's on 635. Ryan's on 30.
Who is Marty?
Marvin's on the tollway.
Who's Marvin?
And now they're all stopped. Because one guy.
Who's Marvin?
Somebody in an Audi. One Tesla screwed up.
Sound like a brother.
Coming up next on the DLLS Cowboys podcast. Mel Kiper put out his first mock. What does the Cowboys' perfect first round look like? You tell me in the chat. We'll talk about it next. Let's take a moment, friends, and talk about my guys at Mars Men. You see that? That's the goodness right there. Mars Men, I don't know if this happened to you guys. It probably has, but I noticed probably by the time I hit 30, things start to slow down. I can do the same workouts. I don't look quite as good. If I'm not eating great, all of a sudden, oh no, here comes a little pooch. You got to optimize your testosterone situation. That's what you get with Mars Men natural testosterone supplement. It's absolutely wonderful. It gives you all the same benefits of optimized testosterone, the energy, strength, focus, without shutting your body down. No synthetics, no needles, no dependency. Just these bad boys. That's Mars Men for you right there. Made in the USA, third-party tested, 90-day money-back guarantee. For a limited time, our listeners get 50% off plus 50% off for life, plus free shipping and 3 free gifts at mengotomars.com. Perfect way to kick off this year strong. Mengotomars.com for 50% off and 3 free gifts. When you check out, when you purchase, they're going to say, where'd you hear about them? Tell them us. That helps us out, all right? Also, want to shout out our friends at Ownwell. Every year, you realize, oh, look, here's my property tax bill. And every year, I look at it and I go, oh, man, it went up again. So last year, I did something about it. So did my buddy Jesse, who's sitting right over there. And we went to ownwell.com/Texas because they specialize in this. What they do is they protest those property taxes for you, get that sucker brought down for you. 86% of Ownwell's customers get their assessed values reduced and save on their property taxes. Ownwell does everything for you. You sign up in 3 minutes on their website, ownwell.com/Texas, and let them take care of everything. Average savings with Ownwell is $1,100. And with them, you only pay if you save. So get on there, ownwell.com/Texas. They'll take care of you. Save time and money on your property taxes with our buddies over there at Ownwell. You only pay if you save. Go to ownwell.com/Texas to learn more. ownwell.com/Texas. Clarence tries to stop me from talking draft all the time. We're talking about what was going to be the headline of the show today, the thumbnail picture for YouTube.
We're telling behind the show scene. Talk now.
And I wanted it to be draft stuff because today's show is also on my itty-bitty personal YouTube channel. And we like the draft. And Clarence wanted to put up a picture of the assistant D-line coach for the Jags.
Really?
And I thought people might not recognize him. And I thought, let's just go draft, you know? Let's go draft on the thumbnail. We do mock draft roundups on Friday.
Yep.
But is Mel Kiper big enough to be removed from the roundup and get a moment of his own?
I got a question for you.
Oh, hell.
Since you're a draft Nick.
I am, but don't say that. Be careful with that.
Draft Nick.
I'm a draft crack.
Draft Nick.
Yeah.
Do you respect Mel Kiper after all these years? Is he? There's one time he became Mel Kiper said then he became a blowhard and he was a joke. And we taking Mel Kiper seriously again? I'm asking you. I mean, because I've been watching this a long time, and there's ebbs and flows to how we look at Mel Kiper.
I don't know. I think you got to respect what he did for the game. You know,
he elevated the conversation about draft talk, but do we respect his opinions about the draft?
So I'm totally guessing at this. My guess is because he's kind of the originator and he's been at it so long that he at least talks to a lot of people that shape his opinions. Mm-hmm. And so my guess is, and I don't know this, but I know for a lot of people this is the way it goes. Mm-hmm. They watch the players. They have thoughts about players. Then they have relationships with teams, scouts, maybe a general manager, and it will be reflected in their work. And I would think that Mel would have a lot of that, but I don't know. Maybe Mel's just grinding thousands of hours of tape, and these are purely what he thinks. My guess is he's doing some reflection of what he hears from people in the league. That's my guess, which I do respect.
Right.
Because I don't do that.
You don't think he's doing 1,000 hours of tape? Stop it. You don't think he's doing 1,000 hours of tape?
I don't know. I'm not even gonna guess. I don't know.
What else he has to do though? Like he has. I don't like. What else does Mel Kiper
Year
do?
round.
Yell at stuff.
But like,
I mean, I watched. So yesterday, I don't watch a lot of TV. I mean, I do, but I just binge watch really pointless shows. I don't learn anything. I just waste time. But there was a show called First Draft, and it was Field Yates and Mel Kiper. And Mel just gets pissed all the time. Like, Field's like, well, what about? And Mel takes that as, what did you say to me? And he's like, oh, no, I'm sorry. I was just offering a thought or an opinion. And Mel's like, no. And he's like, well, I didn't want to fight you. It's like 7 Clarences. It's like if you turn Clarence up.
Wow.
That's crazy. Like how Clarence wants to fight.
I think with Mel and the respect level of Mel, like he was, you would say, like he was like the originator of this, right? Like
yeah.
He's the OG.
Yeah, he's the guy.
OG,
yeah.
Right? Like he's the OG, and he's kind of
he made it big,
propelled this thing, and then the internet came about, and then the releasing of tape came about, and now everybody has access to it, and more people who used to kind of gatekeep this thing.
Yeah.
You know, for example, like Brian brought us. You know, Brian was someone who did this for a profession.
Greatest drafter of all time.
And this used to be a thing that was gatekept.
Right.
It was only amongst those who were in the profession.
Right.
And then as people started to venture out with the, you know, with the coming of YouTube and social media and all the other parts, now it's like, well, you know what? What used to be gatekept is now a topic of conversation.
Oh, I'll fight Mel today.
You know, now he's brought you into it.
Right.
People have come into
That's
it.
what I'm
So now
saying.
there is, but I think the thing that makes Mel angry now is that he's in a space where before there wasn't many people to publicly challenge him.
He was God.
His word was literally Bible. And then it came about where now you have people who actually has done this for a living.
Yeah.
Who come out and may say things different than you. There's more people now who have the blueprint of what those professionals looking for, and now they're doing it. And now there's people that can push back on the notion of, well, I don't think that guy's very talented.
And that kind of is what happened on their little show, is they were talking about Dante Moore, the Oregon quarterback, and Field was like, and that changes the draft because that's a guy that was going to go probably in the top 2, probably number 2. And Mel was like, definitely not 1. And he was like, well, Mel, during the season, you had him as your number 1 prospect.
Yeah.
And he's like, before that one game.
Right.
And Field was like, one game? And he's like, he's not ready for the NFL. He's like, the guy who you had as the number 1 prospect for 3/4 of the season? Okay.
Yeah. And Mel's just a little bit antiquated. That's all.
He didn't
that's all right. Because as a reporter, you know, we used to have to, you know, before reporters got into doing all that stuff.
That's how you feel now.
I was told.
We used to interview those guys. You know, his conference call with Mel, he'll talk about the draft prospect.
Right.
You know, and that was, you know, we wrote stories based on what Mel said.
Yeah. And now you got Broadus here. You got me. You got Fran Duffy. You got Dane Brugler. You got guys that do this.
Yeah. And then you got people that did it year round, did it for a living. Because
I do think Mel still watches film though.
I bet he does.
I
bet he does.
I'm sure. Like,
I mean,
to even have the conversation, you got to watch something.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like,
like,
you can't go into that blind.
Right.
I think he has a feel for the players. I don't know if he. I don't know. But he did put out his first mock draft. Mm-hmm. The Dallas Cowboys at number 12 overall take Sonny Styles, the linebacker out of Ohio State, which to me would be kind of a dream come true, which sounds crazy if people have been following my draft stuff for a long time, because Micah Parsons was drafted at 12 overall, and I didn't like it too much because he was a linebacker. Thank God Tank got hurt in camp, and they're like, what if you ran after the quarterback? And I went, what a great pick. It turns out he's the best pass rusher on the planet, maybe second best. Sonny Styles, Ohio State linebacker at number 12 overall, and at number 20 overall, a guy that if you're a college football fan, I would imagine you've seen over the last month or so, Akeem Messidor, the defensive end at Miami, the other one.
Mm-hmm. How old is he?
He's going to be a 25-year-old rookie.
Yeah, I thought he was 25.
He's 24, and he's had foot stuff in both foots. And that's the draft game, is what do you do with that? What do you do with injury history? What do you do with
age?
Right.
Because in theory,
Because
you can take it either way.
He's going to be damn near 30 by the time his first contract's up.
Yeah, which is
at 5 years.
Which is fine if I get 5 good years out of somebody, because a lot of guys that you would take at number 20, teams will take a guy who's 20 years old that has wonderful tools, that isn't as good a player. Because they're like, yeah, but look at what's coming. And with him, I would imagine you're going, that's what we're getting. Right. That's him.
He had to size all the measurables, Mesidor.
Yeah, like he's going to measure in at 6'4", 6'5", 275, 280. Mm-hmm. Like he'll be a big edge guy, or he'll be one of the guys that it's like, oh, look, it's 3rd and 9, and there's Mesidor lined up at D tackle because we got 250 pounders out here, 280 pounders in here.
My question is, at that pick where the Cowboys pick, and you're picking a guy with red flags because of his age, right?
He'd be an old prospect with some injury history.
With injury history. Are we picking Taco Charlton? At the back of the
I'll
first
say
round?
No, because at least he's a more explosive player. Like Taco college tape was, that's a big, long, strong guy. Yeah. Like there wasn't a lot to, and here's the plays he makes in the backfield, and here's why he does it. Like, I don't think Mesidor would be a terrible pick at 20. I doubt I'll think he's the best player available. But what I wanted to do with the draft things is that was a linebacker and a defensive end.
Right.
Without knowing all the names and who all is in the draft, in a perfect world, what does the Cowboys' first round look like? If you had to say position, without knowing the players, like, what do you hope could be accomplished?
What are we accomplishing in free agency before the draft?
Yeah, and that's the hard part.
And that's what it is. It's like, what do we accomplish? Because generally, I want a cornerback. I need a cornerback.
And I think you're in great shape to get a cornerback. I'm up to 10 guys that I think are top 2-round players.
Yeah, I need a cornerback. I need a cornerback.
You have to come out of this draft with a starting cornerback. And if Sonny Styles can be converted to that, you got to have it. You need an edge rusher.
And so, because I need
that ain't Sonny.
I need. First of all,
it's Arvell Reese.
I need 2 impact starters. I need 2 guys who gonna come in, walk in, and be starters day one with those first 2 picks. I need 2 starters. I don't have a problem with the 25-year-old guy because he may be more ready made.
Right.
And I ain't worried about the 10 years, but I'm worried about right now.
Right.
See, that's what I like about him being 25.
Yeah.
I like the maturity.
Right.
I like a guy who's coming in who's already mature. We don't have to go through all that process of him learning how to be a professional and maturing and stupid stuff.
We're not worried about contract number 2. I'm worried about these next 4 or 5 years.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's what's it about.
He's going to give you a mature 5 years worth of work.
Yeah, so I need 2 guys that with the first 2 picks to come in and play and be ready to play to improve this defense now.
Yeah. And I think so. The reason that I find myself loving a pick of Sonny Styles at number 12, again, the player himself. Like, he's 6'4", he's 240 pounds, he runs like the wind. He's strong. He plays downhill. He plays off blocks. He plays the run. He can drop in coverage. He's my little Fred.
Don't do me like that.
And then the combination of, like, I think he's a better player and prospect than whoever the first corner off the board is. I think he's a better player and prospect, probably, depending on who's available, than whatever pass rusher would be available. I'm more confident that I'm hitting with him than some of the other positions you might pick.
So if Arvell and Sonny are available at 12, what do you do?
What you want him to do? You want Arvell Reese. Because I think the difference between them is what happens when you say, go get the quarterback.
Yeah, I need somebody to go get the quarterback.
Arvell Reese will go get the quarterback.
That's what we need.
And Sonny Styles is, I'm your Mike linebacker. So Arvell Reese is, I play linebacker, and I'm good at it, but I'm not as good in coverage as Sonny. But you want that guy? I'll go get that guy.
Yeah.
He's better at that.
We're talking about 12th, right?
That's 12, yeah.
So what if Bain's available? You got Arvell, Sonny, and Bain. Right there at 12.
Arvell, Sonny. Boy, that'd be a wild first 11 picks to get me there. I'm glad I picked 12th so I don't have to do this. I think it'll get whittled down for me. Technically, the way I have them stacked up, I think it would be Sonny, Arvell, Ruben.
Ruben's 3rd.
Really?
Sonny, Arvell. Let me give me 2 seconds.
Well, we got to go to a break.
Well, it doesn't matter. My stack's right here. It would be Sonny, Arvell Reese, Ruben Bain, which for me is prospects 3, 4, and 5 in the entire draft. Anyway, that's draft stuff. Coming up next on the DLLS Cowboys podcast, we're going to help you know ball better. It's KBBU Know Ball Better University with Jesse Holley as he takes a look at some offensive things that are headed to the NFL. What can the Cowboys do about it? It's next. Let us take a hot second and talk about my friends at Wild Fork Foods Meat and Seafood Market. It is my favorite store in the entire DFW Metroplex, and there are 9 of these suckers, so there's one near you. And I have stopped going to the grocery store to buy the meats, all of my different meats. And I'll be honest, it's not even just meats. They've got incredible sides at Wild Fork. You can do your whole meal there. You can go get whatever you need for a whole holiday feast, whatever. But at Wild Fork Foods, they have a massive selection of different items. And it's a meat and seafood market. So if you're looking for beef, if you are looking for poultry, fish, maybe you want ostrich, gator, they have everything there for you. They have wonderful pricing. They have outstanding folks helping you. Wild Fork Foods, again, it's my favorite place in the Metroplex. Swing by, give them a shot. Frozen is fresher at Wild Fork Foods Meat and Seafood Market. The organic grass-fed ground beef, 85% lean. That bad boy's $6 a pound. It's about as good as you're going to find it. Try them out at one of their 9 DFW locations, and you can learn more at wildforkfoods.com. Also, of course, want to talk about our homies over there at Prize Picks. We've got a couple of weeks left for the football on Prize Picks, but of course, you can do all sorts of different sports. PrizePicks.com/DLLS or download the app and use the code DLLS to get your hookup. When you're playing Prize Picks, all you do is you say, hey, I think so-and-so is going to have more or less than their projected stats. Get in on some Jared Stidham fun this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Mix it up a little bit. Prize Picks is super fun to play. And now they have early payouts. Say you got a player, he gets off to a hot start. You have the option to say, let me go ahead and cash out those winnings right now before the game even finishes. You know, you're missing your fantasy team. That's cool. You can play fantasy every single day on Prize Picks. If you like, download the Prize Picks app and use the code DLLS. You get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That code is DLLS. It's going to get you $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. All right, we're about to step into No Ball Better University, but first I do want to hit a super chat from our buddy Vance, who is in there. Allow me to defend Chill and Company. Oh, people are doing the thing in the chat where they pretend that you guys don't ask Jerry the hard questions. They're asking Jerry the question to hold him accountable. Reminder, it's presser, not the witness stand in court.
Exactly.
Jerry gets mad at Clarence more than he gets mad at anybody else on the planet. The questions are asked. The fact that Jerry doesn't answer them and then people don't start throwing stuff at him, like, what are you going to do?
Well, I think we're supposed to argue back and forth.
Right.
I mean, it's not a witness.
The goal
you
is
don't
to get the answer.
Yeah, you don't get to counter the witness every time he makes an answer. People think we're supposed to counter him.
And Dro knows how to draft question. Actually, we'll do this one in the final segment because we want to make sure we have space for KBBU. Step into the classroom, ladies and gentlemen. Here's Jesse Holley.
Welcome, 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 welcome. KBBU class is now in session. I'm your professor, Jesse Holley. All of my good students come to the front of the classroom. All of you riffraffs and wahoos, get to the back or get the hell out. And keep your cell phones on silent.
Clarence.
My cell phone's on silent. I just be reading it.
This segment is brought to you by Qualis Roofing and Construction. Need a new roof? Go ahead and see my friends at Qualis. And they're giving out free gifts just for calling them, having them come by, give you a free t-shirt. They actually fix your roof. They'll give you a whole grill.
Let's go.
Pick one.
Let's
Traeger
go.
or a flat stone black grill, stone grill.
Yep, Blackstone.
Blackstone flat grill.
Yep.
Get you one of those right there. All right, man, let's head into the classroom. I keep telling you guys over and over and over again what the wave is going to be in the future. And the Rams are showing you
this
in
is not
this
the future.
season.
Stop it.
This is the future.
Stop
13 personnel on offense. And this is why the Rams do this, because it puts you in a very, very difficult situation. Because
just because Devontae's hurt.
No, it's not. Devontae's not hurt. He's healthy. He's just fine.
He banged up.
So here's what you have to understand. Because most of the time, when you're talking about personnel, right, there's always going to be an offensive side of the ball, defensive side of the ball, offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator. So when 13 personnel comes in, you usually hear the defensive side saying base, 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 sending their big people back into the game, right? Right. So when you hear, there's 11 personnel, you're going to see some sort of nickel or dime personnel, meaning that I'm taking one of my bigs off the field. I'm adding one of my corners or nickels on the field. What are you about to say?
Well, I don't know if there's time for it inside this segment, but there's a really fun thing that I read yesterday which is about how teams are starting to realize the most valuable player in your defense might be your nickel.
Yeah.
Because the new best defenses in football have monster nickel guys, which is your slot corner, right?
For sure.
Who's like a blend of I can cover, I can do whatever. Kyle Hamilton will come down and set the edge. You go 13 personnel, Kyle Hamilton's now the Sam linebacker.
Right.
Like the guys who can do everything that play that spot have become the cheat code. Because you can run whatever you want.
And I don't want to interrupt you either. That's Darren Woodson.
Yes.
Twice he been in the Hall of Fame. He did that.
And I'm going to show you why that is important. So when you go back and you look at this, because right now you see 3 tight ends, 1 receiver at the bottom of the screen. They're in their base package, right? You have your 4 down linemen. You have your 3 linebackers, 2 corners, 2 safeties, right? That's your base package. Now, the thing is that you have to have your tight ends be 2 things. You have to have them being willing and wanting blockers, and then being viable receivers. That's the key, right? You just can't have any big luds out there who can't run routes because it'll mess up what you're trying to do. So when you see this right here, here's where they're going to go with this blocking scheme. It's base personnel. Now we're going to block. They're running the ball on this play. This is a run play for the Rams. And as you see right now, that tight end is blocking. That tight end is blocking. The tight end on the outside, he's going to get that corner. It's going to be a run play. Next slide. As you see right there, all these tight ends are blocking, right? The crease is now formed for Kyron Williams. You don't have anybody in that hole to mess with Kyron Williams. They get through there. They get this done. Next slide. Okay. Now, what else do you have? Explosive runs mean downfield blocks. If you're going to get 15, 20-plus yard runs, you're going to need those receivers and or tight ends to get downfield blocks.
That's good handwriting.
As you see
some good
at the top right there. Listen, I got a marker, turn them over there.
Puka ain't blocking at the bottom.
Yeah, but Puka is important enough to know
he's on the backside.
He ain't going nowhere.
When he cut back,
That guy gonna stand right there with Puka. That's the bunny system. You right there. Listen, if you don't run, I won't run. You know what I'm saying? If you stay next to me, I'll stay next to you, and we'll just call this thing out right there. So you see the tight ends blocking at the line of scrimmage and downfield. You don't get a lot of your receivers that want to block downfield. Some will. Some, it is a requirement that those teams make you block downfield. Some won't. Your tight ends, they're naturally inclined to block no matter what. So now I got 2 tight ends blocking at the line of scrimmage. I got 1 blocking down the field. I get an explosive down the field run. Next slide. All right, so here's what you have right now. Here's what you have, right? 13 personnel. It's going to look similar after the motion to the formation you just saw.
Right.
You just saw a 3-by-1 formation on that last slide, and they ran the football, right?
Yeah, I think they just added another big on defense.
So now what did they do? They took a DB off the field and they added an extra big because the 13 personnel in the minds of defensive coordinators said they're going to probably run the football. We've already seen them do it one play and they gassed us for an explosive run. So now in the packages for the defensive coordinator, I have to add an extra big package. I have to add my base package. I have to add my nickel, my dot. So I'm having to do more work to accomplish things because of the 13 personnel. So here's right now, you see it. They added an extra big to this lineup because it's 13 personnel. Next slide. Now what do you see? The motion has happened. Matthew Stafford at the line of scrimmage, he's saying the sirens are going off in Matthew Stafford's head. It's a pass play. They know it's a pass play. Matthew Stafford says it is single high safety. Bling, 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 bling,
Puka's
bling,
gonna
bling,
eat.
bling, 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 bling. Single high safety for Matt Stafford. He's looking at that. He's saying Puka Nacua is going to eat on this play. Right? Next slide. So now here is the dropping aspect of where these defenders are going to be going. What I want you to see is that foot by those linebackers, that front foot, you know what that means? That means
You got stuck.
Their foot, they took their steps to do what? To play the run.
Yeah.
Right? And when you take those 1-2 steps to the line of scrimmage,
everybody 1-2 steps.
what you've now done is you've now created the window that the quarterback will need to deliver this football. So you see those linebackers, they step up. Oh, snap. It's not a run. It's a pass. Now what's going to happen? They're now going to try to turn and find an area to get to. Well, it's already too late because the receiver is past you, and now he's getting ready to fit into the zone where you're not going to be. As you can already see, that linebacker has no clue where Puka Nacua is at, because you can't do two things at one time. I can't drop, look at the quarterback, and drop and look at the wide receiver. Ball is already out. Puka Nacua is to that deep post. That linebacker has no clue where he's at. The other linebacker dropping down the middle of the field. That safety who was in the middle of the field in single high, what does he have to do? He has to cover that crossing tight end from the backside that's coming across the field in his area. This is easy money right here to Puka Nacua on this completion. Next slide. Easy completion. All right, here we go again. 13 personnel. What did they do? They had to go back to base personnel, right? But now what they done, to what you were talking about now, they took that nickel / safety and they slid him into the box. So now that third looking linebacker is actually a safety. Up top is where the other linebacker is at in this 13 personnel. So now you've seen 13 personnel 3 times. And you've seen 3 different defenses to try to cover.
We don't know what to do.
They don't know what to do. So now you see a condensed formation, 13 personnel. You see a 2-by-2 look. 2 tight ends at the bottom, 1 tight end at the top, and a receiver at the up top. Puka Nacua now starts in a tight formation, and he's going to motion out. Now, this play, because we get to see it a lot in person, when they broke the huddle, they got right to the line of scrimmage. So they're not giving you a chance to truly kind of diagnose what's happening. Again, at the start of this play, Matthew Stafford sees single high safety, right? His antennas are going off. He knows it's a pass play. Single high safety, that other safety's down in the box, playing the run. When Puka motions out, next slide, he motions out. Now what you're going to have is that front side tight end. He's going to block that linebacker. The backside and the tight end is going to come across as another blocker to allow this play to happen because it's a double move. I need more blockers. I need a little bit more time for this play to develop down the field. The tight end runs an over route back there. And as you see, when Puka Nacua goes out, that DB slides with him. Next slide. And now you're seeing it right here. He's blocked. That tight end is there. The running back is there for everything to be blocked up. Now Puka Nacua is getting on the heels of that DB up top. The tight end is running the deep over. Next slide. And now what you have right here, Jeffrey Kavanaugh, the famous saying that we all say as wide receivers, if we're even,
I'm leaving.
I'm leaving. As you can see, pocket is clean, blocked up for Matthew Stafford. He has a security blanket underneath if it all fails. Puka Nacua works a double move. The safety still in the middle of the field has not moved yet. Puka Nacua is now even with the DB. If we are even, we are leaving. And as you already know, Matthew Stafford has more than enough arm to get that ball out there. Next slide. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Okay? This is a win-win every single time.
What about that poor Ram receiver that fell down there? On the
don't worry about that. Puka Nacua won. Okay? Puka Nacua wins this route every single time. And that's what this 13 personnel is going to be in the future. It's going to make defenses have to add more personnel packages, work a little bit harder, and then you're not going to know whether they're in a run formation or in a pass formation. Because if I put a safety out there, now I can run at that safety. He's not a willing tackler against what we want to do. If I put a backer out there, now I start throwing the ball. They're not that good in coverage. You may have one linebacker who can cover in space. You don't got 3. And that's the difficult part. That right there is KBBU.
That's nice.
Thank you all for coming to class.
Nice.
I will post your grades online.
Is the safety getting cussed out? Should he be over there?
No, middle field safety.
Okay.
Middle field safety.
So
Yeah, that's a long way.
I don't know. Okay.
Ed Reed will get there.
Oh, that's a different dude.
Just
that's
Ed.
That's a Space Jam.
I got a list of safeties that'll get there.
Yeah.
Ed.
Did the Cowboys have 3 tight ends?
Not today. Not currently today. I thought Brevin Spann-Ford towards the end of the year, they started using him more in the passing game, which I like.
Yeah.
Because when he comes on the field, people automatically think it's a blocking tight end.
Right.
We're probably going to run the football.
Yeah.
So if you can start incorporating him into the passing game, now you have him, Ferg, and then again, you go draft another guy. Maybe, I'm not saying draft another guy, sign another guy. It doesn't have to be, like, those guys aren't spectacular guys. You know what I'm saying? Higbee's a good player, but the rest of those guys aren't, spectacular guys. But if you can get 3 that will be willing to block and then are capable pass catchers and route runners, you're cooking with grease now, baby.
That's good stuff.
Thank you, man.
That's good stuff.
Good job. Good job.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you.
Coming up next on the DLLS Cowboys podcast, we do have some super chats that'll get us back into some draft things. And then we also have how the Cowboys offseason might be about to get messy, according to some experts, next. And you know I'm Captain Messy.
You know
I'm Captain Messy.
That KBBU?
Yeah.
You know
Great
I'm
job.
Captain Messy. Oh, boy. Here we go.
Was that out of Jesse's agenda, though?
To try to get Luke Schoonmaker on the field?
No, his whole, the future of the NFL is 3 tight ends. I mean, is that?
Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about
This
it.
me and you talking. Pretending not here. Pretending not here.
I got to tell people.
Just us girls?
I got to tell people.
I
got to tell people to sign up to be a diehard.
Okay.
Okay?
Is that my agenda?
I need people to sign up to be a diehard. All right?
You have
There's a QR
some
code
agendas.
on your screen. And we want you to sign up to be a diehard. All right? What you do is when you do that, you get hooked up. You're a DFW sports fan, right?
Everybody.
A diehard, if you will. Sign up to be one and join a great community of fellow diehards. You get all of the content that's on our site, the premium content from beat writers for all of your favorite teams. You get to pick a free T-shirt from our merch store as soon as you sign up, and we got some good ones. Hit the like button, by the way. That number's not high enough today. Sure would appreciate it. It's at 122. That's 1 plus Emmett. I would like to end with 1 plus Irvin, 1 plus CD, 1 plus Dez, if you don't mind. So you get a free T-shirt when you sign up right there from our merch store. You can pick whichever one you like. You get 20% off on all other merch and events when you sign up to be a diehard. Check it out. We got ball caps. We got some ball caps. Turns out I probably screwed up the order when I was trying to get that white one or beige or whatever it is.
Never came.
That Cadillac. The Cadillac ain't come yet?
Well, I might have screwed up the order. So I put in an order yesterday for a couple of them. I might have messed that up. Might have ADHD'd it, got it in the cart, but didn't get checked out. I don't know, but it's on the way. And so you guys will be able to see that one here pretty soon. That'll be nice. And you can join our Discord once you signed up to be a diehard. And when you're in there, that's Captain Messy.
Boy, it gets messy in there.
It gets messy. And that's what you want. So sign up to be a diehard, do it today, or else, which of course is not a threat. It's the DLLS Cowboys podcast. I know we had a super chat from Dro that I didn't get to. Here, Dro knows in the super chat. Would you be interested in Thibodeau and the Giants' second-round pick for pick 20? We get Delane, Mansour Delane, LSU corner. At 12, Anthony Hill Jr., Hookham in the second. Clarence, how was the 57 draft?
I wouldn't mind that, though. I wouldn't mind Thibodeau in the Giants' second.
1957 NFL draft.
Really, we doing this? You doing this?
I want to see who was in it.
Why are you taking this man seriously?
I
Why are you
wouldn't mind
taking
that.
Joe
It was
seriously?
a good draft.
That's actually good, Dro. Like, because you get a pass rusher,
Draft.
you get a pass rusher corner and a linebacker.
Is Kayvon Thibodeau, is it pay time or is he already paid?
No, it's just 2 years. He just 2, 3 years.
He just got paid, right?
Thibodeau already got paid.
I think
He ain't done nothing. What are you, a disappointment for the first 2 years?
I'm working on it, guys. That looks like a rookie contract.
Yeah, he on a rookie deal. Yeah,
They paid Brian Burns. They paid
Well,
Brian
they
Burns.
signed him as free agent, so they really
Right.
pay him. So I don't because he was a bust before this year. He ain't never done nothing this year.
Thibodeau is going into his 5th-year option.
Right.
So it's money time.
Yeah, come on. I like a player.
So what's a 1 year deal? Like it's a Pickens deal.
I like a player playing with
That's
a
a
little
Pickens
bit.
contract.
Don't fart around with my first-round picks for a we might sign this guy situation. I'm out, Dro. The 1957 draft, though, Paul Hornung went number 1 overall to the Packers.
Okay, where'd he
White
go
or
to college?
black?
Where'd he go to college? Where'd he go to college? Where'd he go to college?
White or black?
Where'd he
White.
Where'd he go to college?
Paul?
Where'd he go to college?
Did he go to TCU?
No.
Where'd he go? Notre Dame?
Yes.
Why would I
Definitely
care
white.
about that?
Definitely white. 57 went to Notre Dame.
Why did you say it like that was fun? I don't care about Notre Dame. I hate Notre Dame. Overrated.
He's a legend, okay? He went to Notre Dame. Paul Hornung, was come on.
That's why
I've been
Joe-
saying you know the history of
That's why Joe
football.
asked you and not us.
Clarence, do you know who went 6th in that draft?
No, we're just talking about one of the great Notre Dame. When they were talking about, goodness
The
gracious.
guy who went 6th was better than him?
I don't know who went 6. Tell me his name.
Jim Brown.
Okay, there you go. Where did he go to college?
Syracuse.
Okay.
No, I knew that.
Who was great? Who was a great running back before him in Syracuse?
Donovan McNabb. Sonny Jurgensen went 43rd. Len Dawson went 5th. Pretty good draft.
Why do you think they gave Paul Hornung the Heisman over Jim Brown? Put them hands out there again.
Quarterback.
Put them hands out there again.
Quarterback.
Right there. Right.
The 1957 NBA draft, Hot Rod Hundley went number 1 overall.
And Paul Hornick was not a quarterback. He was a running back, too.
Oh, was he really?
Yeah.
I don't know. His name was
Jim
Paul.
Brown.
Yeah, I have a Paul play running back.
There's a little secret to you guys. You new people. Back then, the running back, they gave the Heisman Trophy to the running back. The running back was the best player on the field.
Yeah. It was,
Weird. They didn't have forward passing.
Yeah. It was, running back had more yards than the quarterback.
When you said
of course
quarterback, I said, no, it was the running back.
I just assumed a guy named.
That's why the Heisman Trophy is the guy running the ball.
A guy named Paul Horney. Like, that's a quarterback. Come on, meow. Saw a couple of different things predicting the Cowboys' future in this offseason on ESPN as I was farting around yesterday. And both of them lead me to believe that it is about to get messy, Captain Messy. Because one of them was like the future of the receivers in this offseason and how George Pickens is the number one. And another one was about things that are going to happen this offseason. And the takeaway from both of them was it makes all the sense in the world. This is Bill Barnwell wrote one of them, and the other one was multiple contributors. And both of them came to the same conclusion. Cowboys are going to tag George Pickens, and that's what makes sense financially. So if that is what happens, I hate it for the Cowboys' chance to have the best season they can. Because you know what happens if George Pickens is franchise tagged.
Yeah.
Because what's happening is the receiver market went boom, and the franchise tag hasn't caught up to it.
Right.
Because it's the average of the top, is it 5 or 10?
5.
And so that number still sits at like 28. Even though there are receivers who make 40, 37, 35, there hadn't been enough of them yet to get the tag number up there. So he would get tagged for 28. And it's like, well, if you're going to have to pay him 32, 33, 34, 28 sounds good.
Yeah.
Tag him. That's not going to go well.
No.
That's all I'm saying. It's not going to go well.
And on top of that, the market will be there aren't many receivers that are entering the free agent market like on the George Pickens level.
No, he's the best one.
You're right. Like, so there's not like there's 3 or 4 or 5 of them like, hey, this is going to be a market where we can kind of, we can play the numbers a little bit. So now you have George Pickens, and then there is a slight, not a slight, but there's a big drop off between the next guys.
Let me see who it is.
Because I know it's
George, but here I can sort by.
And so that's going to run the number up when David Malugeta is looking around and things like, listen, let us go. Like, don't tag us.
Yeah, here's your receiver free agents other than George Pickens. Mike Evans.
Mike Evans is 176 years old.
Correct. Christian Kirk. Debo Samuel.
He's 127 years old.
Diami Brown. Hollywood Brown.
Go Heels. Yummy.
DeAndre Hopkins.
He's older than all of them.
Keenan Allen.
He up there. That's what I'm saying. You got
it's George in them.
You got George and granddaddies.
It's George in them.
You got George and Pop in them.
Maybe we need to just go ahead and tag and trade George, sign one of the olds, and then use whatever pick we got for George on some defense. You ready to bring Keenan Allen in here?
Here's my thing, and I don't have an agenda.
You might,
sir.
And I don't hate George. This offense could function absolutely fine without him.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Yeah, it was good.
I've seen this offense be a top 3 offense without George Pickens. I have. Now, do I want George Pickens in this offense? Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, Jesse Holley wants George Pickens in this Cowboys offense. 1,000% I do. But in the event that the Cowboys can say, hey, we're going to sign and trade him away and get a haul back, I go, okay. Yeah. Go get me a veteran. Go get you another veteran. I was a fan of Wan'Dale Robinson. Go get me a guy like that to go opposite of CeeDee Lamb. Go get me that other third tight end that I'm asking you guys for. Okay, fine. This offense can still be a top 3 offense without George Pickens. I seen it.
I seen it too.
I seen it.
Like every year for the last decade.
Your quarterback
top 3
was runner-up in MVP. In the MVP voting without George Pickens. I seen it.
I'm glad you brought that up. What else is he in the running for? That quarterback.
Oh, comeback player of the year? That's goofy.
Why is that goofy?
I love Dak.
Congratulations, Dak. Good luck.
Yeah,
He's a finalist for the NFL Comeback Player of the Year.
Nobody cares about that award.
Like he pulled his hamstring.
No one cares about that award.
He pulled his hamstring.
Listen, the award didn't.
Did he win it when he broke his ankle?
Listen,
Probably.
Did he win it? Did he win it when he broke his
maybe.
ankle?
Here's what I know. That award, and this is not me making fun of anybody. That award.
He's too good a player to win that award.
Not even that. Like that award.
Aiden Hutchinson's up for the award.
He's too good a player to win that award, but he did snap his leg.
A dude died
Right.
on the field, and they didn't give him the Comeback Player of the Year award.
That's the comeback player of the year.
He died.
It wasn't good.
He died.
But that's also why he should get
Can
it.
I whisper?
He died. A human being died on the football field.
But also, it's not him that came back.
His heart.
It's a clone.
Oh. Okay.
That was a thing from some.
So I'm like,
Dak's too good to win that award. Aiden Hutchinson's too good. Like, to me, comeback player of the year means like maybe you were good, then you sucked, and then you were good. I guess he was having a
Christian
down year
McCaffrey is coming back. Is on that list too.
that award means nothing.
That's a dumb award.
Congratulations
For
to
a
all the
person who's
players.
been
It should be
injured
for
and
somebody whose
out.
performance had a big jump or
No,
died,
that's most improved player.
died for a second.
That's not.
They don't
comeback.
have one.
They do have most improved.
No, they don't.
NBA does.
I don't
I'm
think
just
they
saying
do.
that's the category for most improved. You don't if you're not good and you improve your play. That's not. But
You
you
don't
played
get
all
comeback
year.
player of the year because you pulled your hamstring.
He got his hamstring torn off the bone because he was trying to run.
Yeah,
because,
he pulled it
because
good.
Aaron Rodgers had more yards.
Because
than
You got him to run.
you called him out
He
in
had
the, in
surgery.
the, in
Just
the,
in case anyone doesn't know this, if you're new around here, right before Dak tore his hamstring off the bone,
just true story.
Clarence asked him right in his face, "Do you realize who were the guys you named that had
Aaron
more
Rodgers.
rushing? Aaron Rodgers has more rushing
Joe
yards than
Flacco.
you.
Joe
Joe Flacco
Flacco.
has more rushing yards than you." Clarence said that to Dak, and then Dak went out on the field like the next day
Literally.
and tore his hamstring off the bone. Do you feel good about that?
Do I feel good about asking questions? Everybody wants to know why you're not running. We're trying to get this offense to go.
Huh.
Team was in the middle of a losing streak. Was that not a legitimate question?
Shout out to Jeremy. He said, "I like how Chill never loses an argument. He just reframes the question."
He does. You should have heard the argument. That wasn't an argument. You should have heard the conversation that we had, Jeremy, about 2-3 weeks ago about his tweets. And boy, did he reframe that question 17 times.
Yeah.
To
I
basically
reframed the question.
No. I said, okay. But yeah,
That's what a good journalist does.
it does.
Actually, that's the opposite, isn't it? A journalist has integrity.
I got
You're
integrity.
not yanking the goalpost
I
to try
wouldn't
to make
change the
yourself right.
goalpost.
You're 2026 journalist.
I don't have an agenda like some people.
That's true. He does hate George Pickens.
And,
He said Dak isn't good.
and
What's
again,
my 13 personnel agenda? I'm just trying to be forward.
Yeah,
thinking.
he wants George Pickens off the team so we can only have one receiver on the field.
I'm just being forward thinking here.
3 weeks ago, or was it a month ago? The new wave of the NFL,
It
3
is.
tight ends.
It is.
Now this KBBU, we ain't really got, it's off season. We're looking for something.
That's
We
right.
talk about these 3 tight ends. This
That's a
is
good
the
idea.
wave of the future.
That's a good
I'm
idea.
just saying,
So
it's
when
nothing wrong with
when it happens.
sell
I
your own
want-
product.
When it
Nothing
happens,
wrong with selling your own
when
product.
it happens,
But you
and
were
I-
selling your own product.
You and Ali gonna be in there writing your little stories about how the Cowboys probably need to go to 13 personnel. The
Man,
Cowboys
I,
13
I
personnel.
remember, I remember when the 2 tight ends these
More
stories
skinny.
came out. I remember when they were, we got these 2 tight ends. We're going to run the ball.
Also want to congratulate one more piece of news. I don't know if I ever got to it yesterday. Tyler Booker, Pro Football Writers of America All-Rookie Team. Congratulations to Tyler Booker. I think
That's
he
an
might.
award we care about.
I would have to go look because I can't tell you off the top of my head how the rookie offensive tackles. I think Campbell was good. Like Tyler Booker might have been the best rookie offensive lineman in the league, which when you take a guard at 12, honestly, you're
Supposed to be.
probably banking on that.
Yeah.
But congratulations to Tyler Booker. I think we're in good hands with Booker and Tyler Smith as long as he's playing guard, and BB and whoever plays tackle. We're going to be in great shape with whoever is out there playing offensive tackle. Guyton and Steele. They're going to run back the same offensive line. I believe that.
We got to go to the grocery store.
We do.
Got to go to the grocery store,
We started
people.
like 20 seconds late. I think we're good.
We got to go to the grocery store, people.
We
Got to
do
go
have
to the grocery store.
I got to get some Drano.
I got to get some chili. I'm make some chili.
Okay.
Stuck in the house with a runny booty is going to be crazy.
I have lots of toilet paper, though.
That's what you do in the winter. You make chili when it's cold, don't you?
I like chili. You're not putting beans in it, Art?
No, I don't put no beans in it.
Okay, good Texan man, Clarence Hill. Thanks for stopping by, everybody.
A little taco soup, though.
What?
Taco soup.
Isn't that called chili?
No.
Isn't that what chili is? No. Kind of taco soup?
No, it's not taco soup.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. Remember, you have no idea what anybody's going through. Be cool to everybody. We love you.
Get ready for Snowmageddon.
Let me continue.
We all silly like the mayor.